Do you hate practicing? Maybe you don't hate practicing, but you don't have any time to actually do it. Hi everybody, Darren Falk here with Break 90 Golf, and today I'm going to show you a drill that you can do at home that only will take you 5 minutes a day and is far better use of your time than beating golf balls on the range for an hour. Sound too good to be true? Stick around, let's get to it. Okay, so our time is limited, we know that. So where can we improve the fastest? And that is impact. When we look at the best players, what are some commonalities we see? One, at impact, the weight is forward on the left foot. The hands are leaning coming into the golf ball. When we look at the poorest players, we see the opposite. Weight on the back foot, arms are bending, and then from there, what do we see coming through the golf ball? When the club is parallel to the ground, I see a lot of this. Weight is on the back foot, and there are my arms, my good old chicken wing coming through. What do we see with the best players? The opposite. The weight is the farthest forward, the head is looking towards the target, chest is up to the sky, arms are straight, club is extended. If we can get better at that position, we are going to play better golf, period. So how do we get there? First, we need to understand what impact is going to look like. So what we need, we're going to set up here. I've got the stick on the ground and I got the ball for reference as well. Slightly in front of the middle of my stance. And from here, I'm setting up 50-50. Hands slightly ahead. Now, this would be set up. Impact needs to be more. I'm going to push my hips forward so that my belt buckle is over my left heel. From there, I'm also going to push my hands forward so that they're covering the toes of my left foot. And if I wanted to, my right foot, I could pick it off the ground. And here I'm actually going to lift it a little bit just so the inside of my foot's on the ground, right? So this is what impact is going to look like for the best players. The weight is forward, my arms are straight, the hands are leaning forward. So what we're going to do with this drill is just get a feel for impact, but then also to follow through. So it's going to look like this. Hips are forward, belt buckle over my heel, and when I do that, notice how my right shoulder is lower than my left. That is tilting my spine away from the target. From this position, we are going to maintain this angle here, this spine tilted away from the target. We're going to keep our arms straight, and all I'm going to feel like I'm doing is pushing my hips or my belt buckle up to the target. So I'll go from right here, and I'm extended. My weight's forward, my arms are straight, my head is not trying to stay down. If it does, fine, but we don't want to actively keep it down. And this is my follow-through position. And again, if you look at any good golfer, they're going to look something along those lines. When you look at the poorest golfers, we're going to be looking something along these lines. Inconsistent contact, hitting the ground before the golf ball, thin shots, you name it. So again, all I'm going to do to start is just mimic, here's my setup, and there's impact. Setup, impact. From right here at impact position, I'm just going to go to that follow through by straightening my legs and rotating around my front foot. Okay, and again, what do we notice here? My weight's forward, my arms are straight, my spine is tilted away from my target. Done incorrectly, we would see this. Notice my weight's forward, but so is my head. That club finishes really low to the ground. So again, push the hip forward, push the hands forward. From right here, just standing up onto my left foot, okay? And my first recommendation would be just to simply do that throughout the day. 5 times a day, have a club somewhere in your house where you can pick it up. Just getting to that destination, that finish position, is absolutely massive. And here's why. If my brain knows and my body knows what impact is supposed to be and what follow through this position here is supposed to be, now there's only certain things that I can do in my golf swing to get me to that position. Think about it like a GPS, right? You want to go somewhere, go to the grocery store, whatever it is. If you type it into the GPS, there's only certain ways that your GPS is going to allow you to actually get there. As soon as you get off route, it's going to go ahead and recalculate. Well, that's the same here. When we have good understanding of impact and then also follow through where the club's parallel to the ground, there's only certain things now in my golf swing that are going to be allowed to happen that's going to get my club to that position. Okay, so first drill the way we do is just this right here, dry drills, we call them. From right here to right here. Weight forward, arms straight, and I'm just feeling like I'm standing up. My legs are straightening, okay? My weight's still moving forward. Arms stay nice and straight. So first, we would just do 20 or so swings of those. From there, if you would like to, start introducing a golf ball. Now, if you're pressed for time and if you can't get to a range to do it, you don't have to. Just go ahead and get yourself a Nerf ball. Get yourself a plastic wiffle ball in the backyard. That's fine. So now the way we're going to do this and introduce to the golf ball is we are simply going to just start. Here's impact. There's my follow through. And I'm going to start to begin with a 1 foot backswing. That's right, 1 foot back. Just going to take the club a foot back and get that same follow through position. A foot back, get to the same position. So now that I did it with the ball, I'm going to take this one just a little further back, about 2 feet. Here's my setup, weight forward, arms straight, nothing on the right foot. Going to take it back about 2 feet, and there we are. Right? Now, you might look at that and say, well, yeah, it's just a little chip shot. That's okay, because what I'm learning to do with that little motion, my brain is already registering hitting a golf ball with that finished position. So oftentimes when people go to the range, every shot they hit, their brain gets freaked out when the ball doesn't go the way they want to. The benefit of doing these small swings, one, you're going to probably make solid contact, because not a lot can go wrong on that short backswing. But the other thing is with those Nerf balls or the wiffle ball, I don't know if I hit the ball solid or not anyway. So it has a lot of power to really override my system here. So again, weight forward, arms straight, just a little 2 foot backswing, and go to my follow through position. So again, here I am, weight forward, arms are straight, just gonna make a 2 foot backswing, and just that little chip shot. And I'm gonna hold that finished position. That's what I'm looking for. Trying to get the feel, okay, that's what I'm supposed to get to. Now, from there, maybe hit 4 or 5 shots like that, again, with a real golf ball or with a Nerf ball. But again, you can do this in the backyard. That's the beauty of this drill. From there, I'm simply gonna start to slowly lengthen out my backswing. So, first backswing was 2 feet. This one's gonna be about 3 feet. Okay, and obviously we're gonna see the ball start going a little further, but notice that follow through is the key, is gonna stay the same. It's gonna stay very, very constant. So I'll hit a few of those from 4 feet. Now I'm gonna simply just let that swing go back. Now, if you're watching at home, obviously I'm not measuring it, does it really go back that far? The key is that we're just learning to slowly lengthen the backswing. I'm not thinking about trying to hit it harder just yet. My goal is just to make a longer swing, which is going to produce more speed. So do that 4 foot one again. Okay. Love my follow through. Now I'm gonna go a little bit longer backswing. All right, same follow through. Now, as I get longer, I start taking a divot. Now, here's the key. Where's my divot taking place? After the golf ball. And that's what we're looking for, one, by getting the impact position, but also, again, notice it doesn't look like I'm trying to worry about hitting the golf ball because my focus is on this follow through position. When we get it right over here, it's gonna be right down here where it really matters. So do that one again. About a 5 footer, just a little bit longer though, really is what we're looking for. Weights forward, arms are straight. Weight still forward, arms are still straight. Okay, got the ground after the ball, and now I'm just gonna slowly allow myself to go a little bit longer. until I get to a full swing. Okay, now obviously as I keep going through, that follow through is going to give it a little bit longer. And we'll do one more here. Weight forward, hands are forward, right shoulder lower than the left. And when I finish, my weight's still moving forward, my arms are still straight, and we can see that the right shoulder is still just a little bit lower than the left. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and hopefully now you have no excuse but to find at least 5 minutes a day to practice and work on your golf game. Your scores will thank you for it. If you haven't already done so already, please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is free. There is no cost involved. It simply will allow me to continue to put out content, but also will allow you to see notifications of when new videos get posted. So be sure to click on the link below. If you would like to work with me, you can do so in person at Holly Ridge Golf Club on Cape Cod, or we can do so online using the Skillest app, and you'll see links to both of those in the descriptions below. As always, thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you again next time. Thanks so much.